You know, as we get older, we learn more and more about the world, but it turns out we've already learned a lot of the important stuff.
We talked to the creator of the wildly popular kids shows Blue's Clues and Daniel Tiger's Neighborhood about how you learn it all when you're just a kid.
That's right, and it's our featured story on the top of the list.
Any parent will tell you kids come into this world as unsocialized animals, so we try and train them to be nice. But as we get older, we tend to forget those lessons.
And so why not make that available for adults?
So Angela Santomer, the creator of kids shows like Blue's Clues, Super Why, and Daniel Tiger, wrote a book called Radical Kindness.
Well, I think that we're all just big preschoolers. I do think we become more jaded. I think that our armor becomes more and more intact because of life and because of what happens as we age.
So what can I do to help?
Angela says the stuff we learned when we were little is still important, so she's helping us remember, starting with kindness.
That was a kind thing to say.
Kindness has been at the foundation of everything that I've ever done, so I've believed in modeling it. So basically, attentive listening, you can see that in Steve on Blue's Clues where we're leaning in and we're talking directly to kids at home.
Giving kindness is key, but adults need to open up and receive kindness too.
As we become more vulnerable, we break down our armor, we become a little bit more able to receive that kindness and also to grow from it.
Growing up means more responsibility, so we often forget the childhood lesson of self-care.
This is my happy song, and I can sing it all day long.
Kids are great at prioritizing their own happiness. Cake for breakfast? You bet. But as we age, we sometimes put ourselves last.
We know that self-care is very, very important with regard to health benefits, but also if you're not taking care of yourself, you cannot take care of others.
Too loud! Hammer, hammer, hammer!
What are we working on in here?
And the final childhood lesson we need to relearn as grown-ups, empathy.
Can you use empathy and think about how the owl is feeling?
We're constantly modeling our manners, we're modeling opening doors for people, we're modeling giving somebody the benefit of the doubt or dealing with conflict in a way that is more empathetic.
Our own stressful lives makes it easy to forget what others are going through.
And so the kindness curriculum starts with you. And so that's a really big piece of what I've ever done for kids.
A refresher for what we learned in childhood is on the top of the list.